Good evening and welcome one and all. Round of 32 up, game day 7. And it'll be ZSC Lions Zurich taking on Sparta Prague. We are in Prague in the O2 World Arena. And it should be a fantastic matchup between two clubs that haven't played each other yet in the second season or in the first season of this competition. But before things get underway, a quick recap of how these two teams got here. Shall start with the visitors tonight, the Lions from Zurich. They got 12 out of 12 possible points in Group P. They went 4-0-0-0. Scored 20 goals, allowed 10. And they were by far the strongest team in that group, not only judged by their lack of losses, but in the ways that they beat the other squads. Of course, the Lions being the inaugural CHL winners. That was a couple years ago, in 2009. They've been a staple at the top of the NLA, the Swiss NLA, which is their domestic league. They won it last year. And they're looking quite strong again this year. Robert Nielsen, the top scorer for the Lions coming in tonight. He's got no goals, but he has 7 assists, and that is enough to get him that top scorer jersey. Last season, he only managed 2 goals and 2 assists for a total of 4 points. He's already outdone himself as the 30-year-old Swede. Lukas Fuller in net. He's got a 92% save percentage at the moment through the first 4 games of the competition. As we take a quick look at the host for tonight with the puck now, working their way into the zone. Can't hold on to it for too long though. They were second in Group M, and they escaped with 7 points, 2 wins, and a overtime win and loss. Gives them that 7. Easy save there for the Sparta netminder. It'll be Thomas Popele. He has a 91.38 save percentage currently in this competition, and he easily stops that first shot attempt coming his way. Well, for Prague, many thought that the group would be a piece of cake for them, and then relative unknowns, if you will, Storhamar Hamar managed to squeak away with the win in that group. They took the top spot. And that was after a last-minute goal that Storhamar scored in this very building. That gave him that secured spot at the top of the group. Upper layout to play it, dangerous. But he manages to make it work. Puck in the corner. Someone looking to pick it up. Bouncing around back and forth in the corner it goes. Finally able to be corralled along the near boards, shifting it around. The defenders still looking for a way to escape on some good pressure from the forechecker. Martin Reve will be wearing the top scorer jersey as that one flies past the net. He's on the ice now, far side. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists for a total of 4 points. He has a -2, however, so could possibly be a defensive liability, something to watch out for in this game, along with the numerous injuries that both sides have sustained, but namely Sparta. They're without 3 of their starting defensemen. A couple youngsters going to have to fill in some big skates. And at the point, tried to rifle that one through. No can do though, off a defender, and up the other way come the hosts. Reve looking for a lane or angle to shoot at. Couldn't find it. Up the other way come the visitors, Sparta, or rather Zurich. Set up in the zone. Dump it down. Need to get those fresh legs on the ice. Couple players out there for over a minute now. We've had 2.5 minutes of hockey played. Not real dangerous opportunities, an early shot or two, but nothing the goaltenders couldn't handle. There's a turnover in the neutral zone. Lukakunti turning that one over, causing a scramble in front of the net, but netminder's got that one. He'll hold on, and we'll have a face-off. Luller making a relatively easy save there. Lots of traffic in front of him, though. Fighting in front for that rebound. Any sign of puck. Lucas Tingley's the one that caused the turnover. Came in and tried to finish off the play as well. Here comes Zurich, looking for a shot. That one turned aside. And up the other way, potential counterattack, but defenders get back in time. That will be whistled for offside ahead of the play just a little bit. Was Andrei Kurna. So perhaps the biggest story coming into this matchup on these two games that we've got is the addition of the young and extremely talented ZSC Lions rookie, if you will, Auston Matthews from Scottsdale, Arizona in the United States. Currently ranked as the top prospect, as the referee, the linesman rather, taking that puck right into the belly. So buckle up. Nevertheless, Matthews is making his CHL debut tonight. He's number 34. He was on the ice just a minute ago. Didn't get the puck on his blade, however. Well, there's plenty of time left to see some magic from the 18-year-old. That was a nice pass and a better defensive effort to get the stick in the way of the shooting lane, not allowing anything to go through. Kumstadt fighting his way down, and the backhander lifted out in front of the net. And that one turned aside. The Zurich netminder up the other way. His team go. Looking to set up and take some sort of shot. That one way too easy. And we'll have a face-off. So, Auston Matthews making his CHL debut. He's played in 2 NLA games so far. He scored in both of them. He's got 2 goals. So his scouting report is living up to standard. He had to wait till he was 18 years old. That was a couple days ago. Before he could play in any sort of competition in Europe. So for a little while he sat around. And my guess is anxious anticipation for his moment to get back to playing the sport he loves. And he gets a chance to do that here on the big stage. Some tremendous speed shown from Sparta's number 61, that's Lukas Klimek. So I'm rocketing down the near side boards. And he's got it now, behind the net. And to try and escape, feels like he got caught up. And out at center. The Lions move on towards the net. That one under the defenseman, it looks like. Michal Barinka has that one trapped under his body. He's kind of laying there. No whistle blown yet, and finally the referee will stop play, and that will be a face-off. And that was a interesting sequence of events. Barinka didn't really have a choice, as he was cut out of position and would have compromised this near side around the face-off circle. There was a man wide open for that pass, so Barinka just kind of had to hop on that one, hope for the best. A little over 5 minutes gone in the first, still no score. Neither team has looked in any sort of dominant fashion at the moment, still feeling each other out a bit, it seems. And to dump that one in, Palasek ended up going with it into the corner. Again, he dumps that one down, but Rivet there to scoop it up. A nifty little play to get around the forechecker as his team move up and down the ice. That one will fly out of play. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Single winning the draw for his side. Controlled off the forecheck. Still looking for some sort of lane to pass through, and that one pops out of the offensive zone back into the Lions' end as they set up and try and move back down the ice. Clean entry into the zone, and that pass just a little too short off the skate of number 14, Chris Baltisberger. And that shot whistling past, just off the glass to the right. A little too much wrap on that one, as that will sail all the way down the length of the ice. Icing is the call, and it'll come all the way back. Another look at the last shot. A fantastic area to shoot from. Defender a little close, might have thrown off his timing a little bit. That was Robert Nielsen with the shot, the top scorer for the Zurich Lions, as that one just kind of flutters on goal. Nowhere near dangerous, and that one again hurled right out in front, looking for a tip this time. Nobody there from Zurich to capitalize on it. And working hard down low. Kunzla, that one will be rocketed back out. Another icing call coming up. Sparta cannot change. Tired legs out there now. Big face-off win. Single. His second or third draw win of the evening, and that one will be iced again. Now these icing calls give the previously tired Sparta Prague players out there a little rest. They lose the draw, and now they've got to defend. One man deep on the forecheck. That turns into a more passive arrangement from Zurich, as that one is waved off of icing. They're losing his balance. And Keller with a nice spin move to get away from the pressure behind him. Here comes Matthews. That one is not going to fly. Offside the call. And just ahead of that, not by much, just a little hair, Matthias Seger, as we take our first break of the first period. Still scoreless, 12:24 to go, couple shots either way, nothing too serious, and we'll be back in just a moment. Shannon against Peck, and Shannon will get credit for that. The Lions have control off the draw. Flipped into the opposite corner. One forechecker down deep. As Pius Sutter, he gets knocked away from the puck. And Sparta Prague come the other way. 2-on-2. Gonna make a little move around the defender. Well, Sabolic decides to just hoist that one to the opposite side of the rink. No dice that way, though. And Kunzela manages to poke that one down into the corner. Lays a heavy hit on. But it's back in Prague's favor. Looking for that stretch pass. That one not going to fly. Almost a miscue there between the defense. Not enough power on the pass. Really could have ended poorly with a 1-on-2. That time just buying time for his teammates to get on the ice. He just had to control the puck. Turnover at center ice. Up the other way come the home side. They can't capitalize on that mistake as the puck bounces around out in front into the slot. Finally controlled, but not for long. Up they go the other way. Robert Nielsen looking for the backhand, and it's turned aside. That one held on very easily, it seemed. Not much of a stressful situation as Thomas Paperle makes his 5th save of the game. Yeah, right into the chest protector and then into the mitt. That's about as easy as they come. Those backhanders can be a bit deceptive at times. Off the draw, kept in the offensive zone. Backhanded all the way around the horn. It follows through. But no control. Up they come, beautiful passing. Well, holy cheese and crackers, Batman. We're off to a fantastic start halfway through the first, and we've got our first goal. Jan Buchtela makes it 1-0. Looked harmless enough at first, some crisscrossing, and then nobody marking Buchtela. It was all alone inside the paint. That is one place where you do not want a forward wide open. No chance for the netminder, Lukas Fluller, as he lets in the first goal of this matchup with 10:53 to go in the first period. Those were just crisp, efficient passes. There's nothing fancy about it in practice, or in theory that is, but when it actually turns out the way it did, it sure looks a lot better than it really is. That one tipped out in front. He's got it this time. No goal on this shot. There's Lukas Pech with the attempt. Auston Matthews on the draw for Zurich. He can't win it. Number 34. And just to get a takeaway for himself, he's got the puck now, sends it over and across the rink. This team still has to collect themselves. Gearing moving forward. Keller tips that one on through. Matthews to get it in the corner. He's hit hard. This is his balance. And into the slot, a shot, second opportunity off the bar. And that one sails wide left. Fantastic sequence here from the Lions. Matthews in front, draws the fire from 2 defenders and trying a wraparound. That one is stopped on the right post, and some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Michał Czajkowski, the Sparta defender, getting in the middle of the action there. And that was the best shift we've seen so far from the Zurich Lions in this first period. 2 chances in close for Fabrizio Herzog, and he can't capitalize on those. And that is exactly where you want to be on that line. Matthews, Herzog, those 2 are young players, but they show a lot of promise, especially Matthews, as I mentioned earlier. So Zurich on the attack, halfway through the first, looking for some sort of opportunity to get back into this game. Below the net, Chris Foucault. He has that one stripped away from him. And the quick stick from Yaroslav Hlinka. Pitch and catch, D to D. Not a long stretch pass intended for anybody up on those far side boards. Nobody there from Sparta. And it will come back all the way down the ice. Clean face-off win. Knocking over the goalie there, one of the Lions players. No penalty called. And that will be an offside call. Not quite sure what happened there, if that was intentional or not. Nevertheless, no penalty on the play. A little over 9 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 the score. It's Sparta out in front. Jan Buchtele with the goal. A little over a minute and a half ago. Rivet out to the point. That one lasered, but right into the glove. No problem for number 30. The slapper sends it on. That one shot out in front. Rebound turned aside as well. 2 attempts out close in front. Puck still in the offensive zone for Sparta. They don't have control anymore. So the Lions try and break out. They do successfully. Dumping that one in. Back to get it, Patrick Barchi. 4 players caught up in the corner. Only one can emerge with it, Patrick Gehrig. That one out in front, tipped it looked like, and then just slamming into a defender and back in play. Here we go, Kurna. Moving in quickly, tries to center the puck. No dice there, back it comes to center ice. And Prague quickly go back onto the attack. Can't get much from it, a little too quick perhaps. It's scooped up on the back line. Mikus sends that one to center ice. Mikus gets his body in there, number 26, you can see. Him and Peter Kumstadt, the 2 Sparta players in the scrum. Trying to jar free that puck. Eventually Kumstadt gets it free and sends it down low. Netminder coming out to play it, and that results in the puck traveling all the way back down to Sparta Prague's end. Beautiful stretch pass, that one right on the money. And Sparta looking aggressive right now. Another shot, that one easily turned aside and held on to. Still 1-0. And Sparta Prague have been a bit more aggressive so far. They've got the goal, they've got the momentum, and they're looking to build on their strong start. We'll be back in a moment. So a scoring summary. Jan Buchtele with the only goal in the first period, and the assist coming from top scorer Martin Rivet and Daniel Pribel. Big draw win in their own end. Ryan Shannon, number 17, will get credit for it. This team can't assemble their offense just yet. Delayed offside. And more battling in the neutral zone. We'll get our first penalty of the game though. And it will go against number 73, Mike Kinsella. as he will be in the box for 2 minutes, tripping the call. Right there, getting his stick caught up in the skates. Lukas Klimek. A chance for the home side to go 2-0 up. Lukas Pech will take the draw for Sparta Prague. Ryan Keller, the opposition. Keller wins it for Zurich. That's a big face-off win. Deep in their own end, down a man for 2 minutes. Barinka starts the breakout. That one tipped in and then cleared down. Now Barinka going to start it up again. Onto his wing, and Sparta gained some time in the offensive zone. That one pushed out in front, looking for a slapper. That one sailing wide right. Still kept in. 6.5 to go. 1:20 remaining on the power play. Down in the corner, Zurich trying to buy some time. Tried to tip that one out, but Barinka manages to corral it as he flips it back. Barinka back to the point, looking for a shot. That one blocked out in front. Reto Shapi getting his skate in the way, and Shapi will blast that one down the length of the ice. Netminder out to stop it. And 50 seconds to go on the man advantage for Sparta Prague. Need to gain the zone cleanly and quickly here. Defensive mistake almost allows that far too easily. And Zurich managed to get it back out towards neutral ice with 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Rivet, top scorer for Sparta, moving forward on the right side. He's taken down, looking for a whistle, keeps going. And that will be stopped finally as he draws a penalty. And his team will have a 2-man advantage for a short amount of time, and then it'll go back to just the 1. Easy call there. You can see the blade just causing Rivet to lose an edge right there. Looking for a shot, anybody. Rivet set up on the near side. Rivet decides to go low, looking for another cross pass. A little tic-tac has been their bread and butter. 5-on-4, power play is back on. Out of the box, come Kurtzele. A solid defensive play allows the PK unit to get some fresh legs on there. They were out there for a little under 40 seconds, quite some time to be hemmed down in your own end. Netic, rather. Pribble, not going to see much time on the power play. He's on now, number 74. Usually sees that second unit time. This line is Netic and Pribble, the 2 men forward and deep. Supporting them is Buchtele, number 47. He's in the slot right now, hovering, looking for some space to work with. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Lots of bodies towards that far side. Trying to catch a penalty killer out of position, open up a lane somewhere. Buchtele hovering, looking for that pass. Didn't reach him though. 4 minutes to go in the first. 25 to go on the power play as that one is cleared all the way down the ice. Goaltender out to play it. He's forced to launch that one on as Pio Suter was pressuring him. 12 seconds on the power play. Clean entry into the zone by Netic. He gets it over to Buchtele, but the defender cutting that pass off a little quicker, and we're back to even strength. Keller back on the board. Keller back on the ice, rather, as his team move forward. That shot is blocked in front. And a chance perhaps for a counter. 2-on-2. looking for a shot, and that one is right into the chest protector. Easy save for Lukas Flula. Didn't have too much space to release that shot. Pass might have been a bit premature as well. The two players were very close to each other, and the defender standing them up right between them. A bit risky even. Matthews, he drops it off. Teammate can't get the shot off, but a long blast from the point reaches the netminder. It doesn't do any more damage though, as Pupler's got that one. Auston Matthews on the draw for ZSC Lions. His counterpart, number 23, Lukas Peck. That draw will go for Peck as his team picks it up. Matthews manages to hold on to the puck when he's brought down, heavy hit in the corner. And they will not be taking him lightly. There is a reason he is considered the #1 draft pick for next year. He is a very crafty young man. And he's got tremendous hockey sense. He can't pull the trigger there, and that would have been a glorious opportunity. Long shot, tried to tip it in front. Matthews there again. And they get involved on every play here. Blindenbacher keeps that one in play. Matthews picks it up, sends it towards a defender at the blue line. That was Baltisberger. He just couldn't get a hold of it properly. And Matthews tries to play it up forward. He's off. He needs some time to rest, and that shot goes a little wide, it seems. Might have been turned aside by the netminder. Didn't quite see him get a large chunk of it, though. Well, the Lions looking a bit more aggressive as this period comes, or starts slowly coming to an end. 2 minutes to go. Long shot. That one turned aside. Juicy rebound. Nobody can get there quick enough. Defender tying up his man extremely well. Gehrig. He sends it over. Kunti, that one's sent down low. Nielsen tried to center that one. Nobody there, or nobody paying attention to it. That means Ryan Glenn can dump it in for Sparta Prague. Minute and 25 seconds remaining in the first period. 1 goal scored so far. That came about 9 minutes ago. That long pass. Right on the tape, Chris Foucault picking it up, sending it down low. Matthews can't get away from the defender. Manages to scoop up the loose puck though. Solid pass right onto the tape. Back to Matthews. He takes a rising shot, and that one's right into the glove with 58 seconds to go in the first period. Off the draw, that one right to the netminder. That one flipped up high, right into center ice territory. Ryan Shannon manages to get it back down around. His team working hard on the forecheck now. They've caused some problems for Sparta. They still trail 1-0. Home side tries to get a one-timer off. That one launches itself off a defender into the corner. Zingle working hard down low against 2 players, can't escape. And as a result, here come the Lions the other way. Stopping up, Gehrig. Solid passing and speed. Penalty on the play. That shot is turned aside with 12 seconds to go. We've got a penalty against Sparta Prague, their first of the evening. And they will be at a man disadvantage for 2 minutes. That 4-man in the box. He's got 2 shots on goal in this game already. Looking for anything before this first period horn sounds, but that will be impossible now. 1-0 the score after 20 minutes of play. Lone goal coming from Jan Buchtele. It was on even strength. A little over halfway through this period. Martin Revet, the top scorer, and Daniel Pribel getting the assists on the lone Sparta Prague goal. So, 20 minutes in the books. Nobody really standing out as a clear-cut dominator at the moment. But Prague go into the first intermission. The 1-goal lead, they can feel happy about their pressure. And Zurich, well, they can look forward to having that man advantage at the start of the next period and taking away that they did pick up their play in the last 5 minutes or so. Something to build on, but we'll see in the next period. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Prague. 1-0 the score after 20 minutes of play. That goal came halfway through the last period. It was scored by Jan Buchtele, Martin Revet, and Daniel Pribel with the assists on his tally. It's a relatively back and forth game. Well, so far that is after 20 minutes. Sparta were the stronger looking team through most of that first period. And then towards the end, Zurich managed to get some energy under their skates, if you will, put some hot coals in their pants. And they started to really pick up the tempo a little bit and had a little time to work with on the 5-on-3, or 5-on-4 rather, in the last period. A couple seconds at the end. They just didn't have enough time to really capitalize on it, but they have just shy of 2 minutes to work with here in the second period. Shots are 9-10 so far. 9-10, well, 10 with the 10 in favor of Sparta, of course, as they've got that lone goal. Auston Matthews on the draw. He's got Patrick Barchi on his left. I decide to pitch and catch with the defenders. Shannon, that one's sent over to Matthews. Matthews up to the point. Back to Matthews, got some space, takes the shot. That one deflected off a defender into the corner. Zurich still with the puck, but not for long. Penalty kill unit manages to clear that one, and they'll have to reset. Ryan Shannon starting the assault back up the ice. Stretch pass through the middle. Matthews manages to get his stick on it and breaks away from the defender, using the puck to spring free. Couple players searching for it in the corner. Matthews. Big kid for 18, towering over some of the other players here. He's got to sprint to catch up to that one. His teammate manages to get there. Matthews in front. He can't get the block, but his goaltender is there to save the day. Count that as a shot against and a save made for Lucas Flöller. That'll be offside called. Kunti just a little bit ahead. Another look at the last scoring opportunity for Sparta. Staying square to the shot. You got to expect those opportunities to come your way, even shorthanded. Goaltender's always got to be on his toes. Buchtela, the goal scorer, tried to win that for Sparta off the face-off. No dice for him, however. Blindenbacher will control it now. He stretches that one through. Robert Nielsen, the top scorer for Zurich Lions, on the ice now. Long blast from the blue line. That one, Popperle got a piece of that one. Sure seemed like he did. That one really rocketed towards the net. Blue line, Kunti now, working it down low. Nielsen tries to center that one. Nobody can get a stick on it towards the netminder. Nielsen showcasing his speed there, manages to win the foot race to the loose puck. Even strength, 2 minutes gone in the second period. And it's the home side, Sparta Prague, who dump it in, get some fresh legs on the ice. We'll see if even strength fares better for the Lions. They really didn't have any quality opportunities on that power play. Matter of fact, not sure if they got more than 2 shots off of it. Prague managed to get one shorthanded. And they'll get another one on the board there. Not shorthanded this time, but still challenging the Zurich netminder, forcing him to make a save. It'll be a face-off on the Lions end. Off the draw, puck behind the net. Taking a heavy hit there was Daniel Zurich for playing that puck. Chris Foucault wrapping it around behind the net. Prague still in control. Looking for some crisscross passing again, just like they got on their first goal. Here comes Chris Foucault, 1-on-2. Using his speed, can't get around the first defender, but manages to keep the play alive. Out at the blue line, held in and backhanded back down. Second attempt at keeping it in is a no-go. And up the other way come the home side, looking for a shot, cutting through to the middle, and that one off the side of the cage. You can see the netting ripple from up here. Looking for another shot from this angle, and that one is right into the glove. Shot coming from Michał Czajkowski. Big blast from number 65. That one was going a little wide right, as you see on the next attempt if it comes up on the replay. That one was the first one, however, just off the side, right side of the netting. Blindenbacher, and just to get it out of his own end. Decent enough play for now. Here come the Lions, trying to create some sort of offensive pressure here. Again, manages to keep it alive, sends it back down to the corner. Looking for a heads-up play is Kunzela. That one is sent over opposite side of the ice, trying to weave his way through all alone. Well, Seger, that one not gonna go the distance though. Baltisberger playing it. At center ice, but a well offside. I think it was Miroslav Forman who was well out of the play, almost back down by Zurich's netminder. Easy call. Rivet on the ice, top scorer. And he's got the puck now. Takes a big hit for his involvement in that play. Looked like he tried to avoid it. That's why he got slammed down onto the ice. Kind of jumped up a little bit, and well, he didn't have any center of gravity. One will just launch you in the air. 2-on-1 behind the net. Managing to get it to the corner was Fabrice Herzog. Rivet slithering away from the defensive pressure. Manages to get a pass off. Looking for that shot. They score. Jan Buchtela with number 2. Rivet with his second assist. And it's 2-0 Sparta Prague. Well, for all the attention That's going into Auston Matthews at the moment. You might forget about Sparta's leading scorer. He's also a youngster, and he's also playing fantastically. Martin Rivet setting up the second goal, with Jan Buchtela just having to launch that one into the wide open top right corner. No defender around him to prevent the shot, and that's not as easy as the first goal he scored, and he pretty much had an open net. But that one will be a testament to his accuracy with that wrist shot. That one was like on a string to that top right corner. Home side with a 2-goal advantage. Getting the energy they need, crowd feeding off the goals. Look for them to make another big push here to try and get another one on the board. Patrick Gehring, he turns that one over, and looking like a 2-on-1 the other way. Prague into the front, and just couldn't get his stick on that one to tip it home. Back out at the blue line, working it around. Long, powerful blast. That one looked like it might have clipped someone and sailed up into the netting. Face off, and it looks like a penalty perhaps coming up. It will go against the Lions. Oh, Robert Nielsen in the box for 2. There'll be a hooking interference call. Either way, that one was quite obvious. Could even argue that that could be a penalty shot. As it stands, it'll be a 5-on-4 power play. So looking for that 3-goal advantage. Set up at the point, stick up, waiting for that blast to come his way. Finally gets it. That one off a stick of Lumber and into the corner. Flipped up by the PK unit and out of play. That will be another penalty perhaps, if that went over the glass and not out of the benches. But it seems like he'll get a break this time. That one sailing over the bench indeed. If you clear the puck from your own defensive zone and it flies out of play, that is a 2-minute delay of game penalty. Quite lucky to get away with that one. Barinka, he plays it over to Sabolic, over to the point. Nobody able to really pull the trigger quite yet. PK unit is pressuring the puck carrier. Sabolic, number 55, holding on to it. He tried to center it. A little misreading of the play. Minute and 13 to go on the power play. Close pass, managing to worm away. Sabolic wide open, could not pull the trigger, and that one is tipped in. 3-0 Sparta Prague. Ryan Glenn with the shot from the point. Looked like that might have tipped something out in front, as that one found a way onto the top portion of the net. Well, at least unless my eyes deceive me, we'll have to take another look at it quickly here. Up off the stick or skate of Morris Toschler on the right side of the screen there. That's why it changed its direction. Up it into the corner. Timeout taken, I believe, by, oh, it'll be a under review. I'm making sure that would he kicked that one in or played it with the high stick. Goal should stand, and looked like it was just the defender that got a chunk of it. That's a fantastic way to start off the second period. 2 quick goals, and they are firmly in control on home ice now. And it will be a good goal indeed. 3-0. We'll see how Zurich can respond to this. This is Quite an uphill battle they've got now. Yes, it is early in the second period, and there's still quite a bit of time in this hockey game. But you have to stop the bleeding right away. You can't let it get out of hand. And with 14 minutes, give or take, to go in the second period, that has got to start right now. They cannot afford to go down another goal. Matthews spins away, tries to center the pass. Nobody there from his team to collect it. Tomas Netic the other way. Netic centers it. Tried to go back to Netic when he was in transition, moving towards the center of the ice. Couldn't pick that one up. Out to the point. Rister, that one on net, turned aside. Puck is cleared. And Fabrice Herzog moves on with a 1-on-2. He's got Matthew as a trailer. Decides to try and take the shot. Matthews pokes it away, tries to finish his man in the corner. Matthews gets it off the skate. Couldn't push it back to his stick, though. That would have been a clever play. Saw what he tried to do there. Just couldn't execute it. Herzog tipping it on. Shannon almost taking a crunching hit for his time there. Nielsen losing an edge in the spin turn. Netic manages to gain the zone for Sparta, turns it over rather quickly, but he gains it right back as he whips it right back around. His team back on the forecheck and the offensive. Wasted on net. That's the first action that the Sparta netminder Thomas Paperle has seen in quite a while. Now that stop and play, we'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back. All right, back to it we go. A little over 12.5 to go in the second period. 3-0 the score for Sparta, as they have a commanding lead on home ice. In this opening game of the last 32, the knockout stage. And a offside call. And not too pleased with that is Daniel Pribyl, as he was really making some headway there, working that stick around. Someone was just a step or two ahead of him. Myself will come out to the neutral zone. Shannon against Pribyl. And Pribyl will win the draw for Sparta. They lose it right after, though. Marc-Andre Bergeron has to tip that one in. Ryan Glenn, the 3-0 goal scorer, with a nice defensive play there, as that one is slid all the way down the length of the ice. That will end up in Fluller's mitt. Matthews can't win the draw. Sparta control. That one tipped. And looking for a odd man rush the other way. Matthews in front. That one is tipped right past him, though. Could corral it. And Sparta come back the other way. Beautiful move at center ice to get around one defender. Couldn't pull the dipsy doodle to get around Andre Kurdna, though. Prohaska working behind the net, takes a hit for his efforts down low. Kurna, just to hold on to it, try and stuff it through. Too many bodies out in front. Nobody can find the puck for a moment. Single does now. Puck kept in play. Auston Matthews moving forward. Long stride of his, lets him glide, and that one kept in play. No danger in front of him. So Popperle decides to keep play going. 11 minutes to go in the second period. 3-0 the score. Nice slap pass down the length of the ice, looking for that long play, and they managed to get it. No icing called. Sadulic working along the boards, has the assist on Ryan Glenn's 3-0 goal. Or rather, the primary assist, second assist is given credit to Lukas Pech, so that will be his first point of the evening, along with Sabulic's. Those guys with an assist on the evening now. Ryan Glenn getting his second point of the evening. Had the assist on the 2-0 goal. Home side really getting into it now. At least the fans are. They recognize that their team is on top form right now. They want to cheer them on to an even better performance as we take a quick look at Popperle's stats so far tonight. 11 shots against, and he's turned aside all 11 of them. He's only had to face one so far in this period. The other 10 coming in the first 20 minutes. So goalie can be tough when you don't face so much action in a period. You just kind of stand around, maybe get to skate out a bit and play the puck if it's launched down behind your own net. But other than that, you just kind of track and get set into your positions and, well, hope something comes your way. Just play to go out and grab that one with the stick. Up come Zurich, looking for something to get on the board here. Looking for that stretch pass through the middle. Manages to connect, just not enough speed and the timing was off. No scoring angle from there. Long shot right into the mitt, and that will be held on to. Make that 12 saves now for the Sparta goaltender. The second shot faced in this period. Matthews against Buchtele. Buchtele has got 2 goals on the evening. Number 47, but ends Auston Matthews with the puck now. Changes direction. With him and his teammate Chris Baltisberger trying to change some direction there. The puck straight behind the goaltender. Nobody knows where it is, and it's poked in. Well, that took quite a while. I am very surprised that nobody saw that. And after all the effort he's put in tonight so far, Fabrizio Herzog, on his 4th shot on goal, manages to put one into the twine. That puck sat there for a solid 4 or 5 seconds with nobody knowing where it was. Let's take another look at that. So Herzog with the initial shot, everyone thinks it's frozen, and it just kind of stops right on the red line. Herzog, the only man that knows where it is at first, and he just reaches it first, pokes it in, and he puts his team on the board. Not exactly the most spectacular goal he'll ever score, but it's nitty-gritty, and coming into this playoff time for this competition, those are exactly the kind of goals that you need from your forwards. Deficit cut down to 2. That's a great way to start the second half of this second period. Now they just need to keep the pressure up and stay strong defensively. Long pass off the boards. That one will be scooped up by the netminder. He's going to wrist it around. Getting involved in the action. Scrum in the corner. And Zurich managed to control it out of their own end, send it to neutral ice, but it comes right back down to them where they'll have to regroup. Daniel Sarvik starts off the neutral zone transition. It goes down the length of the ice. Chris Foucault taking a hit for his troubles down in the corner. Ryan Shannon drops it off. Wrister from a bad angle. On reaching the net, but no danger caused. Chris Foucault now manages to get free in the slot. That shot is turned aside up and into the netting. That will be a face-off coming up. Believe the netminder got a piece of that. If not, it'll be a neutral zone face-off. If so, we'll have it in the offensive zone. Take another look at it here. Well, that one just shanked up high. And that was a great area to be shooting from. Not sure if that went off the defender's stick either. It was a quick release. And indeed it does go off the defender's stick as the face-off is in the offensive zone. So, after the draw, looking to set up, make something happen. Baltisberger through the slot, his shot turned aside. Rebound still in possession of Zurich. Looking for that wraparound. Nobody can get out in front quite yet. Backhanded, direction change. And a whistle being blown on the play. See what the call is here. Looks like the face-off will just be, the puck will just be brought back out to the neutral zone as we take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Sparta has been dominating in the face-off circle. Part of the big reason why they have a 2-goal lead at this point. Tying stages of the second period. They're on the attack once again. Looking for another 3-goal lead as there's a scramble in front. Nobody can find it except the netminder as he covers it up, but some pushing and shoving after the whistle. And that is just another staple of hockey, physical nature. Lots of battling. And of course, some good old punches being thrown. Coming to the defense of his netminder, Lukas Fluller. There was lots of stick jabbing going on in front. Muhtela trying to get that elusive hat trick right now. He's got 2 goals on the night so far. Visor getting a little wipe down there after his helmet fell off. Going to take a seat now. Something wrong with the helmet, it seems, so we'll have to get a replacement. Can't clear from their own zone yet. Still can't. Kept in. Looking for another scoring opportunity on the home side, Sparta Prague, but they turn it over, and up the other way comes Marc-Andre Bergeron. Bergeron gains the zone, slows play down a bit, tries to reverse direction. Doing a little bit of a pirouette there. Can't make it happen. Now to play the puck is the netminder. Down low. Pribo takes a hit for his hard work. but to no avail. And Zurich managed to exit their own end. It's a 3-on-3 the other way, looking for a shot. That one ringing off the post. A chance perhaps for the home side the other way. Beautiful control of the puck. Looking for a penalty, none will be given. That's just some hard-nosed hockey right there. Last attempt sailing wide, and that one over the cage. Deflected by some sort of stick out in front. Still holding on to it are Sparta. They do not want to let up this attack right now. Kumstad working hard by himself down low, manages to squeeze it out. Hard dump in. Kumstad leaves it for his teammate. Nobody can retrieve it in the slot, though. That pass was intended for Sabolic. Back in their own end, Ryan Glenn got the 3-0 goal. Up comes Zurich now, looking for a burst of speed to try and make something happen. Can't quite yet. Kunzle along the boards, tries to feed out to the defense. No ice there, as Lukas Klimek comes in all by himself. He's muscled into the corner. Arhem and Plattisberger go toe-to-toe for the puck. It's up in Zurich's favor. Tsaikovsky can't win the foot race, but his goaltender does as he makes a key save there. Keeps it a 2-goal game. On that shot coming from Denis Malgin, or rather Kunzele, Mike Kunzele. Earlier attempt from Chris Foucault. Almost had that one, just off the crossbar. Goaltender's best friend. Buchtela has been phenomenal on the draw. He's got 2 goals and a lot of face-off wins. As I mentioned, a huge reason why his team is up 2 goals in the dying stages of the second period. 5 minutes to go in the second, 3-1 the score. And Sparta Prague have been firmly in control since the puck drop. Keeping that one in at the blue line. Long shot, that one right into the arms of the defense. Not much juice on it as it's cleared down. He played to stop it from Popperle, but gets the job done. And that one is backhanded right to him. No speed on that. It will count as a shot, though. And another easy save for number 24. Zurich winning the draw. Now looking to create some offense. That one finds its way up and into the netting. We'll have a face-off coming up. Line change for the home side. Coach likes a particular matchup he's got, perhaps. Matthews has had no luck on the draws so far tonight. With his team trailing, that's a good way to get those possession numbers up. Zurich try to get established in the offensive zone. They have no luck, though. As it's Sparta who are on the assault. Sabolic, one-handed behind the net, tries to feed someone out in front, but it's picked off by Herzog. Herzog can't get away from the relentless back-checking there. And Sabolic doing his work on the defensive end as well. Pech starts the breakout, comes back to him, trying to solo that one through the middle. No dice, big hit. Or rather, just solid use of the big body. As that shot causes little to no trouble for the Prague goaltender, as he easily covers that one up. Look here. Like sustained an injury to his left hand. He took that glove off. Not quite sure what happened there. We'll have to wait and see. He comes back into the game or on the ice. There's a little pushing and shoving taking place after that whistle. Keller getting a little aggressive with Sparta's goalkeeper. They don't want to have been bullied. Having waved out is Yaroslav Hlinka. It's like Matic will take his place. Matic can't win it. A tie up in the face-off circle. A couple sticks getting jammed together. A little over 3 minutes to go, and that shot is right into the chest and leaping on it with cat-like reflexes. It's Sparta's goaltender Tomas Popperle, and another scrum erupting after the whistle. These two teams are really starting to get in each other's faces, and it's turning into a fantastic hockey game. Good rip from Shannon. Had some time and space right in the slot. And out in front, just looking for that loose puck. That's number 28, Ryan Keller. Joshler will take the draw for Zurich. Buchtela will be his counterpart. Number 47 has had a splendid showing in the face-off circle so far. And he wins another one for his team. Forecheck is unsuccessful for Zurich. That one's pumped back down into the zone, but offside is called. Not quite sure who was ahead. It looked like Foreman, a man with the puck right now, was the guilty party. There's a lot going on this near side on that last sequence. No jawing going on from the wingers. Three minutes to go in the second. 3-1 the score. First meeting between these two. Next one will be in a couple weeks. Still fighting for possession. That's rung around off the glass. Manages to play that one out safely was Marc-Andre Bergeron. Oh, Zurich looking for a shot, and that one snagged like a shortstop. Easy save. Just adding another onto his total. Tomas Popperle has had a lot more to deal with in terms of shots at the moment. And most of this offense has come after they scored that goal. Matthews losing yet another draw. Not sure if that's the strongest point of his hockey knowledge and skill. Well, we do know he can skate, shoot, play physically. There's always something that players can improve on, even if you're quote-unquote the best in the game. They always want to get better, find anything about their game that could be adjusted, tweaked, fit the system they play in. And being a big body, Matthews, he's got some wheels under him as well. You don't want to underestimate the burst of speed that he can get up to. He's playing that one out of his net is Popperlet, managing to clear it out towards center. Pressure averted. And Zurich with an opportunity to try and get set up. They can't do anything with it though. And sails down to their netminder. He'll play it. And play will resume. 1.5 minutes to go in the second period. 3-1 the score. Sparta Prague up on home ice. Round of 32. Play slowing down a bit now. Both teams had a good period. Namely Sparta, they've got the 2 goals in this one. Those came in quick succession at the start of this period. But they're still looking for one more to add onto the board, and whiffing the one-timer was Tomas Nedik. That was a beautiful opportunity and position to try and fire home that laser. Matthews on the counter. All alone, managing to swing away from one body. Gets the pass out in front, nobody could collect it. 40 seconds to go. Up the other way, Tomas Nedik. Nobody there from his team. Couple bodies colliding along the boards, and Matthews all alone takes the shot. That one getting easily turned aside. And the goalkeeper. A little miscue there, but Buchtela, using his speed, manages to get away, tries to center that one in front, comes right back to it. Buchtela, long to the sideboards. That wrister easily blocked away by the defense. Saikovsky trying his luck there. With 4 seconds to go in the second, we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone, and then that'll do it for this 20 minutes of play. Another look at what happened on the far side. A bone-crunching hit. That's what you get when you don't have your head up. You get rocked. And with that, we've got a second 20 minutes of play out of the way. 3-1 the score after 40 minutes. And in this period, we had ourselves a little more action. Jan Buchtela opened the scoring 5 minutes in. As the 2-0 goal, Martin Rivet getting his second point of the evening. The Prague top scorer, Ryan Glenn, getting the other assist. And Ryan Glenn got one on the power play himself. 2 minutes later, Robert Sabolic and Lukas Pech with the assists on the 3-0 goal. And then Fabrice Herzog with the lone assist from Chris Baltisberger. That was the loose puck behind the Sparta netminder. Just sat there for a minute, or not a minute, a couple seconds before finally being poked in by Herzog. He had the initial shot, then followed up his own rebound and stuffed it in. So, 40 minutes gone, 3-1 the score. Welcome back to Prague, ladies and gentlemen. 2 periods in the books and 20 minutes remaining. Doesn't matter what the score is, we will end after this period. At the moment, a 3-1 score, as you can see in front of you. Shots are currently 23-16 in favor of the visitors from Zurich. And the lone goal scorer for the Lions tonight on 4 shots, it's Fabrice Herzog. Away we go with the final 20 minutes. See if Zurich can get another one on the board, cut that lead down, maybe make a comeback appearance here, as they played better in the last period. But they've come up against a on-point netminder tonight. Thomas Popele, the lone goal he let in. It was a bit of a fluke, you could say. It was one of those, just kind of somehow managed to find its way through the pads. And then, of course, it just kind of stopped right on the goal line before being poked in by Herzog. A big hit there. Just courtesy of the Zurich Lions, trying to get some more physical play into this game. It seemed to spark them a little bit. Klinka working down low behind his net, or behind the opposition's net rather, and just to get the pass out onto the boards. Curled around, all the way around. Netic there. And Klimek working hard. They can't escape with it though. It's Ryan Shannon who manages to control the puck for the Lions as they slow things down. 1 minute gone in the 3rd period. Marc-Andre Bergeron moving it forward. Shannon, he steps it off to the right side. That second opportunity, looking for a shot there. There's Ryan Keller. It was blocked out in front. Ryan Glenn holding on to it now for Prague. Good outlet pass from Glenn. His teammate couldn't follow it up though. Chance for a hat trick on this shift. Number 47, Jan Buchtele on the near side boards. He's the one that just took the hit and gave back a little punishment. One player going down. That one's Daniel Pribo for Sparta. He took another punishing blow. Glenn sends it up towards center. Buchtele trying to retrieve it. Zurich players get there first. Paperle playing it for Ryan Glenn. And he plays it back. Herbas all the way down the ice. That one will be stopped and held on to. A rather slow and cautious start to this 3rd period. Expected a little bit more oomph out of it. But there's still a lot of time left in this 3rd frame. Chance for a quick counter perhaps. Lots of players getting back into position, and a beautiful defensive play from number 15. Maybe Matthias Seger, as he completely stopped the attack in their tracks, holding his ground against the puck carrier. And that means Sparta Prague will have to reset, try again. At center ice, here they come. Trying to get the pass off, that one not going anywhere. Toshapi managing to toss it into the corner, and that one comes right back to his own side, and they will have to regroup. Marc-Andre Bergeron starting the attack. Moving forward through center ice, quick pass. That one skipping off a defender at center. And Mikos will launch that one up the wing. That one turned out in front. Second opportunity goes wide. That first blast, a lot on that one. Good save from the Zurich goaltender. A big save, keeping him in the game at this point. Another goal now would pretty much mean the end of it for them. 2 goals is still a very chaseable lead. Well, time is winding down. They've got to put one on the board quickly. That blast coming from Peter Kumstadt. And what a rocket it was. That one very tough to catch, and that rebound popped right out in front of the slot. It's a dangerous place for the loose puck to be hanging around. Goaltenders are taught rebound control very heavily nowadays. It's one of those aspects of the position that is very difficult to really master, especially with shots coming from odd angles, flying in with the different kind of glide on the puck, whether it's knuckling or dropping, whatever it may be. So a goalie with some solid rebound control will more often than not win you games, because you can eliminate those second chance opportunities in front. And so far, Thomas Pepperle has done pretty much that for his team, as a shot in front, and that one's in. Now, he couldn't stop that one, but there was no chance for a second opportunity. Chris Foucault makes it 3-2. Set up for the play, looked harmless enough. Keller winning the battle in the corner. Shannon getting a stick out in front, and then Foucault just in the right place at the right time. And Shannon may indeed get an assist on that one, but the primary will definitely go to Ryan Keller. He's the one that worked it out of the corner, got the last touch on it, and sent it to Foucault. And just like that, it's a one-goal game with a little over 5 minutes to go, or 5 minutes gone, under 5 minutes gone in this third and final period. So that lead is down to 1. And it's an entirely new hockey game at this point. Miroslav Forman working in, and that shot is turned aside. Second opportunity, scooped back out. It emerges into the neutral zone. Crisis averted for at least a moment. Zurich have to regroup now. Seger, long pass. That one finds its way to the netminder. A dangerous pass. Matthews almost intercepted that one. He could have had a one-on-one. Matthews poking the puck free, looking to get his body involved on the forecheck, but a very quick transition game from Sparta Prague, as that one is chipped out of the rink, and we'll have a face-off. That one will be ruled as offside before the out of bounds, if you will. So face-off will come to the neutral zone. Single taking on Luca Conti, and Single will win it. Sparta again have been dominant in the face-off circle. Their lead down to 1 now. They still have something to work with. Kunti. Gearing. Cross ice looking for Kunti again. That one turned over though. They come the other way. Centering pass. Second attempt in front. And that one is stopped in the blue paint. Frozen, and we'll have a face-off. Good wheels there from Prohaska. Created something out of nothing in a sense. Another little head and shoulder fake along with the forehand backhand move with the stick. And caught the defender off his guard a little bit. Didn't really expect that many moves out in close. As that one is scooped up and held on. Another face-off coming up, this time to the right of the Sparta goal. The far side of the rink. Solid play to get that one on net. Looking for a rebound. Everybody crashing in front, but one right into the glove, so nothing coming of it there. Flipped on. Looking to spring his man free. Kumstad in the corner. Reverses the direction of the play. At least tries to. Can't get around the defense. 2 Lions in the corner. Prague control it. Long wrist shot. That one had no business going in, and it found its way close to the net at least. Lions still on the back foot. Give it up. And turnover in the slot could prove costly. Zurich lucky that He got away scot-free there. Ryan Keller set up the last goal. Dumps that one in. This line getting back to work. Chris Foucault took a hit in the corner. He's the one that made it 3-2. That knuckler turned aside easily. And it sails up and out of play. Easy kick save for the Zurich goalkeeper, Lukas Fleuer.
Samozřejmě, že dalšího brankáře vybereme zase při dalším zápase. Nezapomeňte Spartěni už teď v pátek. Další utkání teď Sport Extraligy. Tady od 18:30 v Outu areně budeme hrát proti Hradci. Tak to nešte.
A little over 13 minutes to go in this period. Zurich have been the more active team offensively in terms of shot production. They still lead in that category. And they've managed to put 2 on the board now, looking for that third one. Even a 3-2 result would be acceptable, I guess, considering that this is a road game, hostile environment. That would set up a close finish the next time these two teams meet. But we still have 13 minutes to go in this period, so anything can happen. And as you can see, the top shots 26-22. Sparta have fought back a little in that category, but they still trail by 4. Matthews trying to dish it on towards the middle. His intended target was Baltisberger. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. Brought in. Matthews takes a hit for his commitment to the play. As that one is tipped at center ice into the Sparta bench. We'll have a face-off coming up between the blue lines. Slowing down play and looking to speed it up on the off wing. Gaining the zone, here they come. Long blast, that one turned aside, second opportunity, still scrambling for it. Finally found by the home side, they move forward. Barinka tips that one in. Gehring gets control behind his net, manages to push it out towards center ice. Up come the Zurich Lions, but they'll be brought back between the blue lines. That's an offside call. And we'll have another face-off. Off the glass, nifty play, and it's kept in the zone, looking for a shot, and the wraparound wide open net. Nobody can fire away till now. That one's sailing wide right. Kept in, and now down the other way. Lone forechecker. Not going to punish his man for playing it. Try and tie him up instead. As a result, though, Sparta on the offensive. It's a 1-on-2. Can't get around the defense. Picked up by Blindenbacher. He'll play it towards center ice. That one blocked by somebody, and then backhanded and floated down into the corner. A little bit of a errant pass there. Lucky they still control it, as that one came in with a little too much juice for the defender to handle at that range. 11 minutes to go in the third. 3-2 the score. whistle blown, and the puck will be brought back. Shannon and Mikus a little tangled up there. Another draw win for Sparta Prague. That one will be a whistle for icing. Oh. Disagreement there from the crowd, and I thought the goaltender got a piece of it as well, which would negate the icing. You could hear the crack off his stick. Mikus playing that one off the near side boards, center ice. 10:40 to go. Turnover in the neutrals, in the slot rather. And that one just didn't have enough mustard on it to get past the goalkeeper. But that was a very poor puck management display from Zurich. Not sure if he thought the pass was coming right back to him. That was Luka Kunti, number 12, the intended recipient of the pass from the far corner. Zurich have been winning the majority of draws in their own end, but once it comes to the center ice or offensive zone faceoffs, they've been really lacking in that category. He's trying to spring a player free. There's the goaltender. Didn't have any luck with that. Kunti managing to find his man. Tape to tape, back to Kunti. His shot is deflected up and out of play. Zurich winning the draw, backhanded out in front. Rebound is still there. Nobody can control it for now. Back out to the blue line. Halfway through the third. 3-2 the score. Zurich on the attack. Changing direction. They lose it though. All they need to do is clear now as they move forward. Lukas Pech. He ups that one to the far corner. Slipped up. Defender goes with him. Open ice in the front, and that one is pushed towards the goalkeeper, and that will be an interference call. Looks like it will be going against Zurich. They'll be down one man, and it will be the defender, Matthias Seger, going to the box. He's the one that tied up the player going into the corner. Tied up Peck, and that's a bit of a call. Could go either way. Interference is defined by impeding a player from making contact or making a play with the puck. And in that particular scenario, you'd be the judge. Looking for a shot, that one in front, and it's scooped up and right in the padding. Standing tall is Fluller. Too much of a powerful shot or anything. It was just tipped in front. Nedick, you can see number 71 right in front of the net. Managed to get his blade on it just barely. Couldn't really change the direction enough. Just really the speed, especially since when he tipped it, he was practically right in front of the goaltender anyhow. Power play unit set up. 9:20 to go. 1:30 on the power play. Mikus. Down to the corner. One-timer. That one turned aside. Still holding on to it. Minute and 15 to go on the man advantage. Lots of time and space to work with. Set up. Right at the face-off circle. That one is a no-go. Won't get through the mess of bodies out in front. Tipped along. Nice play. PK unit trying to be aggressive, and that's just a miscue. A complete lack of concentration there from Juraj Mikus. as that costs his team an easy setup in the offensive zone. They had the PK unit on their back heels right there. Been pressured for a minute. Not sure if that puck bounced over Mikus's stick or skate. I'd like to see that one again at some point. As it looked like that was just one that he should have had. Barinka, he hammers that one around the boards. This roller gets right on the buckle. Both players colliding in the corner. Kumstad. Glenn waiting for it at the point patiently. Sent over to him now. Sabolic back to Glenn. That one intercepted. Looking for a breakaway, and he might get it. Can't get a hold of the puck. Brilliant defensive play from Ryan Glenn. Stretch pass the other way, and that one will be offside. And Kumstad is not happy with that call. Back and forth action. That was a great defensive play from Pius Suter. Just couldn't get around Ryan Glenn using that big body, long reach. And then that breakout pass the other way. Didn't quite get a good look at it at the blue line to make an objective call there. Either way, man advantage is over. 2-on-2, the other way they go. Long shot, that one ricocheting off the back. Klimek gets it through the middle. I wonder, hurled down low. Well, not for long. As that is scooped up relatively easily. And we'll take a quick break as we're nearing crunch time in this game between Sparta Prague, who lead the Zurich Lions 3-2. Seven and a half to go in the third. Face-off win. That one just kind of rolls. There's the goal mouth where Pupperle just has to really just close his mid on it. A real threat. But those slow rollers can sometimes be tough to judge. So nevertheless, a solid save from number 24. Matthews hit hard, tries to escape, manages to get the pass out. That shot turned aside, looking for a shot out. Another attempt in front was Matthews. He's got the puck now, using that speed and size. Changes direction out in front, and that one off the post or off the side of Pupperle. Not quite sure. Either way, he's got the puck and keeps it at a 3-2 game. Matthews tried to go back to his forehand, and that's just a great use of the paddle from Pupperle. Manages to really halt that assault in its tracks, if you will. As if he had allowed Matthews to get back to his forehand, he had a wide open cage. There was pretty much nothing Pupperle could do about that situation, other than get the paddle out, try and use the poke check, and it worked. Tried to center it, nobody there. And Nielsen can't pull the trigger either. It's 2 whiffs in the slot. The ZSC Lions from Zurich. As they have 6.5 minutes to try and get one more goal on the board. Remember, there is no overtime in this first game. You stop play after 60 minutes, no matter what the score is. So we're down to the last 6 minutes now. An odd man rush situation, looking for a shot. That one off the left pad, turned aside. Rebound doesn't make it to the net. That shot was blocked out by a defender. And I believe it was number 8, Chris Foucault. He was back in position and almost managed to start a rush himself. Looking for a penalty now on the home side, none given. Just hard-nosed hockey along the near side boards, as that will be brought back for a face-off. Shannon winning the draw for Zurich. A nice little move from Shannon there to get around the defensive pressure. And he loses it. And this team will have to try and regain possession now, which will be done after the face-off. As that is an icing call, and it will be brought all the way back down to Sparta's end. Taking the draw for Sparta Prague. He's been excellent in the dots so far. Can't win that one. That will go to Morris Traschler. And Zurich have a chance with 5.5 minutes to go. Even strength. They've got some offensive zone time now. Wrist shot, that one fluttering past the left side of the cage. Cleared out down the length of the ice. And that will be waved off for icing. That was a real foot race down to the wire. And winning that one is Miroslav Forman. He's working alone down low. Has some help from Buchtela now. On 3 men low now. Pribble getting his body involved as well. Escaping with it is Reto Shapi. At least for a moment. Manages to get it to the neutral zone. Brush it forward. And it's Morris Traschler who tries his luck on the forecheck to no avail. Sparta Prague in control. 4:40 to go in the third. 3-2 the score. Tchaikovsky starts the breakout. His pass is right on the money. Klimek behind the net. Takes a little tumble. As does his teammate, Kudrna. Both of them still working hard. Maintain possession for Prague. Jammed up in the corner. Before it finally squirts free. 4 minutes to go in this hockey game. And see the Lions picking up that tempo now. They know time is running out. 4 minutes to go. They're down by 1 on hostile ice. But going into that next leg with just a 1-goal deficit and going to play at your home arena, they've got to feel somewhat good, especially bouncing back from a 3-goal deficit. But there's still time to be played as a save is made and held on to by Lukas Fluller. Not necessarily a very threatening shot. That came from a pretty bad angle. Kunti on the draw for Zurich. His team can't win it though. As it's swung around behind the net. Still kept in play. Out to the slot. Barinka, his drive is nowhere near that cage. They just keep possession with the home side, and a shattered stick on that one-timer. Got to get back to the bench for some new lumber. Still on the attack though, waiting for that defender to get back on. Back doing some quality work down low, managed to keep the play going for a couple extra seconds. 3 minutes to go in the third. Nice play from Barinka to wait out the forechecker. And the Lions are putting lots of men forward. They've got two very aggressive forecheckers now. One hovering around the blue line, and then two in the neutral zone as they're desperately trying to tie this one up. Long pass, that one will enter the zone. It's Keller, Ryan Keller. Can't settle that one down for his team, and they'll have to get back into their own end. That one pushed towards his own netminder. Fuller will not like that play. Tipped out in front, looking for a second opportunity. Nobody can get a handle on the puck. Still in play, 2 minutes to go in the third. Long shot from Keller, that one sailing up into the netting. I think that went off a defender, and it will be a face-off. Auston Matthews on the draw. He'll win that one for Zurich. Looking for the backhander. Matthews can't corral it on his stick. His team wins the forechecking battle, though. They've still got possession. Matthews set out in front. That one sailing and hitting the defender right in the hand. You can see him shaking it off. Minute and 50 to go. Matthews tries the twirling shot. That one not going to go for him. His team still have possession. Baltisberger can't win the race to the puck. As a result, it's jammed back out towards center ice. We'll have to regroup and try again. That line needs some time to recuperate. That was a very quick shift from them. And I don't mean time-wise, but speed and physicality. We really wanted to try to put something together quick. Chris Foucault has got one goal on the evening so far. He's got that second goal for Zurich. Need to try and get one more on the board with a minute to go in the third period of play. Kept in. Nobody on the near side to retrieve that one. It's going to be poked right back out. Taking a hit for his play is Patrick Gearing. Still a mess of bodies as that one is tipped out. And that will be a face-off in Sparta's end as that was cleared out and then tipped out off a hand at center ice. Well, evidently the hoist out was made in between the blue lines. It looked from this angle like it was still in Sparta's end. Nevertheless, 30 seconds to go in the third. Time winding down. Offside, everyone's got to wait. It was Auston Matthews who's a bit ahead of the play. Tries to be aggressive and force the turnover. 20 seconds to go. That's a long drive onto the net. And Buchtele getting his body involved yet again down low. He's been a beast in tonight's game. He's been all around. Auston Matthews, 5 seconds to go. And with that, we will conclude our match here in Prague. Sparta Prague take it 3-2 at home. They have the advantage going into the next leg. And they played a solid outing. Their netminder came up big when it needed to. Thomas Paperle making 30 saves en route to his victory for the team. 93.75 save percentage on the night. And a well-deserved congratulations to number 24. As his team was outshot, not by much. It was the middle of the game. They were down by as many as 10 shots at one point, but end result, it's a 3-goal margin, or a 3-shot margin. Zurich with 32, Sparta with 29. Final score, 3-2. And a quick goal summary. Jan Buchtele got it off to our start tonight. He also got the second goal. Ryan Glenn with the third goal for Sparta, Fabrice Herzog, and Chris Foucault with the 2 goals for ZSC Lions Zurich. So that'll be all from us here in Prague. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's matchup.